what would you do with the extra $10 to $20,000? I recently partnered with a company who was paying people just like you $1,000 a month from anywhere from 10 to 20 months. All right, so that's an extra $10 to $20,000 in your pocket. To see if you qualify for this program, click that first link in the description. All right, so a few months ago, I started this experiment to see how much money I could make just by writing online casinos. Now, if you don't know, it's I don't want to call it a trend, but it's a side hustle. Some people call it a side hustle where you can get paid for just writing casinos. Now, how this works is you get you need some white envelopes. All right, you need some postcards and a black pen. All right, sometimes you could use blue, but I would just get a black pen. All right, so the concept is you write these short, like 4 sentences on a postcard, right? You mail it to these online casinos, and you actually get a $5 credit for every letter that is approved. All right. Now, once you get that letter approved, you get $5 in that online casino account. That $5 credit is the equivalent of cash, right? But here's the thing. You have to convert all of those credits, and that's how you get paid. So I know you're probably like, what the hell you talk about? Well, let me break it down. Say you write 10 letters into the casino. You send them in. Boom, right? That's 10 letters at $5 a letter. That's $50. But it's not going to show up as $50 in the casino. It's going to show up as 50, what they call SC, right? Which is basically just credit. So you have $50 worth of credit, but you can't just cash out that and get $50. Nah, you have to gamble through that $50 one time, and then whatever you end up with, then you can cash out and actually get money sent into your bank account. So if you have $100 worth of gambling credit, then you will have to gamble through $100, and whatever you end up with, if it's $150, you can take $150. It might be $60, right? Then you can cash out $60. That's how the whole process works. So a lot of people, how I got into this, a lot of people are claiming to make a lot of money doing this. A lot of people are presenting this to be like a real side hustle. Some people say they make $2,000 a month doing this. Some people make an extra $500 a month doing this. So that's how I got into this, because I'm like, yo, I got to check this out for myself, because I'm all about multiple streams of income. I'm all about hustling, grinding, and trying to get that paper. All right. So what I committed to do was write 400 letters to these casinos, because I just want to see like what would happen if I wrote 400 letters. Now, this thing took longer than I thought. To be honest with you, I thought I would write 400 letters within the first couple months and see what would happen. But I started this in I think September of last year, September 2024. It is now February 2025. So what's that? November, December, January, February. All right, so like 4 months basically. Now here's the thing that's it's kind of a turn off for this process is you don't get credit for your letters that you write and send in. It could take anywhere from 8 to 12 damn weeks to get credited for them letters that you write. So that means if you write a letter in October and you send it in, you might not get credit for those letters till, let's see, November, December, till January or February. So it depends on how you look at it. You can look at it as a good thing or a bad thing. The bad side of it, you might look at it like, yo, shit, I'm trying to get money now. You know what I'm saying? This gonna take, I don't got 3-4 months to wait for this, right? That's the bad side. But the good part of it is, if you're doing other things, you're making money doing other stuff, and you're not really counting on this like as immediate money, it does feel good when you log into your account and you do see you got some gambling credit in there that you can gamble and actually win real money. So it depends on your situation, right? I highly suggest, if you really need money like quick in the next few days or the next week, hell no, do not try to write online casinos, because you're not going to see no money for at least 2 to 3 months, right? Like bare minimum. So anyway, I officially, I'm on my way, where the hell it go? I'm on my way to the mailbox, and right here is my last stack of letters that I'm mailing in, right? You can see it's real, right? So this right here is 35 letters, 35. After I mail this off, I actually would have written and mailed in 448 letters. I actually went over to 400. I don't know how the hell that happened. It just did, because I've been keeping track of, you can't read my damn chicken scratch, but I've been keeping track, right, on this little notebook. Like, I actually put in the date, right, the date I mailed off, how many letters I mailed off, and all that, right? So I've been keeping track. So it ended up being 448 letters that I mailed off. Up until this point, all right, I've actually cashed out $159. And I actually have $300 in my gambling account that I have to gamble through to see how much I can actually make off of that. So far, has it been worth it? You know what I'm saying? Like, with all this effort writing all these letters, I only got, like I said, $160. But I still got $300 to gamble through. But the bright side is, I still got a shit ton of letters to get approved. So I won't really know how much I really earn until, honestly, another 2 to 3 months from now. Because every week I've been getting like little credits added to my account, right? Here's another thing that's kind of like, I don't know. Every letter that you send in is not guaranteed to get approved. Now that's the shit that I kind of like, I don't know. Because I personally think, because like I write like a 2-year-old, like these letters have to be, I don't want to say perfect, but like they have to be super legible. You have to get like, whatever word is capitalized, you have to make the letters capitalized when they're supposed to be. You got to make sure your address is correct. You got to make sure you have periods and commas where they belong. All of that has to be right for your letters to be approved. And I damn sure know, and I know for a fact so far, that all of my letters that I sent in starting in, I think, September or whatever, I know all of them haven't been approved. So the scary part is like, all right, well, how many of my letters didn't get approved so far? You know what I mean? So I'm curious to see. Like I said, it was an experiment, but we'll say this. I do feel if you write really, really neat and everything, and you got time to do this, it can earn you some extra cash. Because like I said, I have cashed out $159. I spent that shit already. And like I said, I do got $300 to gamble with. So what online casinos have I mainly been writing to? So there's a whole bunch of different casinos you can do this with, but I mainly stuck with 2. All right, the two that I've been writing to, that's crazy, have been Global Poker is the main one I've been writing to. I probably wrote like 70% of my letters to Global Poker, and the other one has been Chumba Casino. And both of these casinos, I've noticed, have been taking around about 3 months to get credited for my letters. So hopefully that's a good thing, because I've got a lot of letters that I've written in the last few weeks that's going to take, 2 to 3 months to actually get credited for. So of course, I'm going to be updating my results. Like whenever I get credited, whenever I cash out, I'm definitely going, do a video and share the results. But as far as this being, matter of fact, like I seen a girl in the Facebook group, right? One of my Facebook groups. She claimed, and I believe her, because she always mailing letters. She's always mailing letters. And she said in the Facebook group that she's made over $10,000 just from the writing letters. Now, granted, I be seeing where she be like, I'm mailing off another 100 letters this week. I'm mailing off another 200 letters. So that's honestly, that is believable with this concept. You know what I mean? So I definitely think it is possible. But you gotta understand, like, it is, I don't want to call it work, but it is work. I mean, it's kind of like, it's easy as hell. Let me just say this. The process is easy as hell. You literally hold on. You literally get, this is a blank one, right? You get a 4x6 index card. And you write on it. It's like, I don't know, 4 sentences. You got to put you're going to put your, like, a little code number you get from the casino. A code number goes here. Your name, your email, and your full address goes at the very top. Then you write these little sentences. By the time you get done, right, it's going to look, I should have did an example one, right, but whatever. It's going to look like 3 sentences right here. You fill up this card, you grab an envelope, right? On this envelope, you put the address of the casino, you put your address. I hope you ain't see my damn address. You did. I might got blur that out. You can't see that shit, could you? I don't know. But, yeah, you put it in an envelope, put a stamp on there, and mail it. Like, that's the process. It's very, very, very easy. And you know what I'm saying? You just wait to get credited, and you have to gamble through that and see how much money you can get. So, will I keep doing this? Honestly, I don't think I'm going to write any more letters until I see how much money I earn from writing and mailing off 448 letters. You understand what I'm saying? 400. That's a lot of letters. All right. So, yeah, stay tuned if you want to check out the results with that. Hopefully, I can... See, here's the thing. At $5, okay, check it out. Just use basic math. Use 400 letters, okay? Just say I had 400 letters that all got approved. That would be $2,000 to gamble with these casinos. So even if, you know, out of that, I just broke even, so to speak, this would have made me $2,000. Even if I only got 50% of what I put in, even with the $2,000 credit, even if I gambled through it and ended up with $1,000, that's still dope. You know what I'm saying? It's an extra $1,000. So, yeah, will I keep on writing? Right now, I'm going to wait and see my results. Hopefully, damn, I can get at least, you know what I'm saying, at least $1,000 out of doing this little experiment. Excited to see how this going to play out, but I ain't going to lie to you. If I did all this damn work and only like 200 letters end up getting approved, I am going to be pissed.